the stains there. There's one here. There's something going on there. This could be still, that's definitely not a scuff mark, is it? It continues from the other side. Something's definitely been spilt outside at bed there. But that has to be mother of all stains. It starts here and it goes all the way to the end, full of stains running down from the top. So I think I've booked myself into one of the world's smallest hotel rooms. It's about 6 foot by 9 foot. I can put fingertips to this wall, stretch this arm out, slight reach, and I'm touching this side of the wall here. Slight reach, there. It's no bigger than 6 foot wide by 9 foot long. This has to be one of the smallest hotel rooms I have ever stayed in. And the bed, ridiculous. So one of my subscribers contacted me through Facebook and told me about this hotel that I'm going to be in tonight. And this hotel is called the NHYL Hotel. Now online on booking.com, lots of fantastic reviews. Few people have slight complaints, but I think you get that in no matter what hotel you're going. This lady contacted me on Facebook and she says, I believe this one's in your area, and it is. It's within under 4 miles from my house, so I'm very happy to come to one where not a lot of travelling. So her husband stayed here at the beginning of the year when we got a lot of bad snow, so he couldn't travel home, so he stayed 2 nights here, and it were the worst 2 nights of his life due to the room that he had. And from what I can see online, if I've got the same room, I'm not surprised. So I asked how much he paid for the room. I booked exactly the same room, hopefully. So let's get inside, let's get all booked in, and I'll bring you back. And one other thing, even though I've paid online through booking.com, I still have to give them some money for damages. I've not caused any damages yet, but you have to give them some money just in case there's damages. I'll talk about that later on in the video. So I am room 3 for the night. Look at the size of my bedroom. I've already come in here once to put my bag down and other things like that. Look at my window. Seriously? It's like a post box. If you lived here full time and you, I don't know, this were your room permanently, you could ask the postman to put your mail and your parcels through your letterbox window. Look at the size of that window. Imagine going to price up a net curtain for that. So what else is in this room? Let's take a look at. A metal lampshade. We'll come back to that in a bit. We have a light, and there is to be some sort of damage there, cracking going on. We'd have probably just glued it back together. Does it work? Yep. Here we have a little desk with a somewhat plastic chair. Wow, I'm not even going to attempt to pull that out. So we'll talk about that in a minute. And then you get 2 bottles of water, unbroken, so that's nice fresh water to drink. Get some toilet roll, like a hand towel, and a bath towel. Does it smell clean? It smells like everyday washing. Everyday washing. That's all it smells like. Decent toilet roll, so you won't be too bothered about going to the toilet with that. So all the drawer handles are perfect. No, clean. It looks like it's got a lot of dust in, but it hasn't. Alright, that's not too bad. Radiator is turned off. Oh, did I mention my little window? And then we have a mirror on the wall there. And the most important thing, the bed. So I'm going to have a quick look at the bed. Yeah, these are clean sheets. You can sort of tell because they're still creasy and no one's laid on them. Bit of air on the puller here, but we can't complain too much about everything, because apart from that, tell you something, that mattress has got some bad marks on it. What's gone on there? I don't know what's gone on. The bed has got a piece of board put in the way to strengthen it back up because it must have broke. But at least I've done something to sort that out. Yeah, there's a lot of stains here and here. A couple at this side. These ones here, what are more. I'm just checking for any signs of bed bugs. In my previous video, someone said the little marks were bed bugs. I hear a lot of banging. It's something what I do there. There's a lot of banging going on. Everything seems to be okay about the stains. We'll have a look at them in a bit. I'm going to go down and check out the kitchen and have a look at that place. But at the moment, it feels quite homely, I must say that. Let's check out the kitchen. We can make a coffee apparently, everything's there, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about the other things that I think some people must know what it does not say on booking.com. And did I tell you, I've got quite a funky headboard, what seems to be very, very loose. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be on right. I'm glad I've noticed that. It seems to just be holding in place by the corner of the wall. So I've noticed that. And you'll understand what I mean by that later on. But once again, no smoking. It looks like the handles have been replaced and have not touched the paintwork up. Petty stuff, but it is what it is. The door, yeah, it's a bit noisy. Give you one coat hanger and another no smoking sign. So this is the kitchen, once again, very, very homely. Someone's doing the washing. So that's a very homely noise. You've got your fridge freezer, sink, microwave, toaster, kettle, fridge, a little table, some security cameras up there. You get a cooker, the hood, you get everything. The boiler for the water, so there's definitely going to be some hot water. I am feeling home from home here. And for the price, that's absolutely fantastic. There is a couple of things that are bugging me, but like I say, we'll talk about that very soon. And it sounds like the washer's done. So you got everything here, whitener, salt, pepper, tea, sugar, coffee, some cups. When I say salt, some in the fridge, butter and red sauce. There's a broken tile here. I don't think that's going to affect anything that I'm doing. Well, that's very interesting. Cooking allowed only for guests staying 3 nights or more. £5 per day for less than 3 nights. Wow. So I'm staying one night, so I can't use the cooker. Wow. Only one time full meal cooking is allowed per day within the time slot of 90 minutes. That's so there's not everybody clogging up the kitchen like it says as well, isn't it? That's sort of understandable. So let's do what we like to do. Let's have a look around the bathroom. And it is quite a small bathroom, but I'm going to say, from what I can see right now, it's very family, if you know what I mean. It feels like I've just walked into a family's bathroom. So we have a mop bucket, mop the floor obviously. We have a shower, what's not too bad. Shower glass. No smoking, I like to see that. Got a note on the door there. The bath, everything just looked like very family sort of thing, doesn't it? You know, you've got some shower gels, shampoos, hand soap, air freshener, a mirror. The sink seems to be taped to the wall. Toilet roll, cleaning stuff, fluffy toilet seat. Toilet seat looks a bit wonky. Jesus, that's hot. A couple of flashing spotlight bulbs. But like I say, it feels like I've just walked into someone's house. And that is not a bad thing, very homely. So I'm back in my little room now with my postbox window. Shouldn't sit here, should I? I don't know. It just feels weird having a window that small. And I'm not in a cellar. Normally, I've seen people's YouTube videos of these. When they're in the cellars, they get little windows like this. But I go downstairs to make a coffee because you don't have that stuff in your room. Yeah. What I'm thinking is this room, maybe being this room behind us, because if you listen here, the wall is very, very thin. So I think they've partitioned this off and just stuck a little window up there like that. But there's a couple of things what are bugging me really. The first one is there's no TV in your room. There's no TV downstairs in the kitchen. So it's your mobile phone, your tablets or your laptop, something if you want to watch something. That's, I don't know. I think that is a bit of a downer. Let me know what you think in comments below. Would you prefer to be a TV in the bedroom at least? You know, there's plenty of places for it, and this table is so wobbly. Check that out. That is so wobbly. The drawer feels like it's collapsed on the inside. Wow. The whole thing is just like dangerous, should I say? I'm not surprised the lamp's been broke. If you turn it that way, no one would ever know. Right, let's do a bed test. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that ain't too bad. Just missing a TV, that's all I'm missing. There's a TV on the wall over there. Maybe one just behind you on a bit of an angle. It just feels like a prison cell, really. You got your bed, you got a desk to write your letters to your loved ones. And then you got a bit of a heater. You could class your drawers, a toilet if you really want to do. And you've got a little window what you can't even climb out of to escape in case there's a fire. And I think that might be, you know, against the law a little bit with fire regulations. Who knows? But a nice comfortable bed. I'm just not thinking of them stains. There's one other thing what is bugging me. On booking.com, I paid the price for the room. Everything was fine. The gentleman rang me to say, you still arriving on time? I said, yeah. And he goes, how are you paying your damage fees? And I'm like, I don't know what you're on about, ain't damage note yet. Yep, because that was a possibility. You saw, no, before you come and stay in, you've got to pay a deposit of £50. £50, just in case you damage anything. That's why I'm really grateful, you know, but I'm recording stuff, because you could see that's wobbly. You can see the headboard's a bit of a crazy thing. But yeah, you've got to pay them £50. Now you can pay it by bank transfer, and they'll transfer it back, and it might take a day or two, but it wouldn't have took a day or two for me to pay them. Or you can give them it in cash, and when you hand your keys in the morning, they'll give you the money back. So we'll see how that goes. What do you think about paying the money like that, the £50 up front, in case you make any damages? That myself, I'm not too sure about it. I'm really not, but I can see from their side of stuff, in case all happens and they've got a little bit of money to replace what you broke. I don't use toilet roll now in case they charge me for it. Don't drink the water, they might charge me for it. So I've just got back in from Tesco's to get myself something to eat, 'cause I'm really starving, and I'm not paying £5 to cook a meal for one night. So I thought I'd get myself a prawn salad, a couple of packet of crisps, and an energy drink. Now, this area in here, there's some signs downstairs saying, you know, must be quiet, you know, no loud music, no dogs and stuff like that. Next door, I think that's where they live, I think that's their house next door. All you hear is banging, like just a loud family. But if we have to be quiet here, I think they should be quiet there as well. Do you think I'm right in what I say about that? You can comment below and let me know, please. But if they're asking for us to be quiet, best we can be, then I think they should really do the same. And I am looking forward to this UV light, and then a nice shower, then try get some sleep later on. So now I think it's time we get to the part what a lot of people like. Now if you enjoy this UV light, can you just comment below please, and just put UV, let's say. I get what you mean by that. Yeah, just put UV, I get what you mean, and it just gives me a true number how many people really like them, because this UV light shows stuff that I can't see right now. Everywhere looks decent, it's quite a clean room, but when you start showing these UV lights, you start noticing a lot of stuff. Right, let's get looking. Right, lights out, and the UV light is in play. Let's see what we can find. So straight away, look at the state of the door. Look at the stains there. See, you can't see this stuff when the light's on. You can just see it there. It goes all the way down to the bottom and all the way over the door, side of the bed. There's a couple of stains there, but not as bad as I've seen some of them. Here, there's a lot of handprints going on the wall, but as you move over here, you start seeing the stains, sneeze marks. Who else knows what could be there? That is definitely an handprint, just there. There's a lot going on here, a lot of handprints. I don't know why there's handprints so far up. But yeah, they're everywhere on this side. Let's make us way over to the mirror. Looks pretty good. I think it lights up really well. Table. There we go. You see more stains on the table. Well, dressing board, sorry. Dressing board. Drawers. I don't want to go to bed yet, but something's telling me to go to bed. Let's wait and see for that. Yeah, you can just see them all here. A lot of handprints, isn't there? A lot of marks on the wall. Look, you can just see them. I don't know if that's because they're trying to look out of the little window, but and you see that? I don't know if you can see it, that line. That actually is a spider's web. And that just shows. I couldn't see that with my naked eye, and now I can see it. There's something going on up there on the ceiling. This is stained bad. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but when this is the main work area, the desk, this is going to happen, innit? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Around plug socket, same again, it's just dirty everywhere. Some funky stains going on there, isn't there? The carpet looks very, very clean, I must admit. So that's it from the walls and stuff. Next thing, let's get to that bed. Let's see what the UV light picks up with the bed. We all know this is going to have some stains. I've already said it. Let's get on with the bed. So first things first is there's marks on the puller. There's one there, another one here, there's one here. There's something going on there. There's one there. This back of this puller is absolutely stained. Let's flip the puller over and have another look. Yeah, there's a little stain there. But it's not as bad as the other side. Let's have a look at the puller itself inside. I don't need a UV light. Look at all these slaver stains. They should change these pullers when it gets like this. Look at the state of that. That is absolutely filthy. That's ridiculous. Look at this. This is just so wrong in many ways. Big stain there. Let's get the UV light on it. Yeah, the UV light's not showing it as well as we could see through the light, is it? That's strange, that. No, that is strange. But this one, it's minging. We don't even have to look how dirty that is, do we? With UV light, we can just see how dirty it is. And it feels heavy as well. We will not be using that puller, that is for sure. So you can tell the sheets are nice and clean, so we don't have to UV light them. Let's have a look at the rest of it. Let's throw this off. This top or whatever they call it, mattress topper. There's a few stains there. They've got a washing machine downstairs. I don't know why they just don't stick it in the washing machine. Same with the pillow. Now we can see these stains. Let's get the UV light on them. Yeah, look at that. The UV light does not mess around there. You can just see them okay, look at that. See, this is what I mean, what you don't see with naked eye. You see with a UV light, that's a big stain there. More stains up here. More stains here. Now that is the mother of all stains. That has to be the biggest stain I've ever seen on a mattress. Saying that one there as well, look at that. It's absolutely massive. The whole mattress is stained. Look at it. Massive stain patches everywhere. Just in the centre where the line is, you can see it. Everywhere. Massive, massive stains. What about the bed base? Yeah, there's some... These could be... Oh, that's definitely not a scuff mark, is it? That is absolutely disgusting. Something's definitely been spilt outside at bed there. But that has to be mother of all stains. It starts here and it goes all the way to the end to about there. That is one hell of a stain. Just look at it. It continues from the other side. So you can just see it. Look at that. Absolutely massive. Either someone's dropped something there or they've had a bad accident. Plenty of other stains. A few good stains there. Yeah. That's a belter one as well. But none of them's greater than this. That was the best stain I've ever found. And I almost sound proud of that, don't I? Right, I want to go UV light the bathroom. Let's go see. So one of my main problems is these lights are on sensors, so they don't go out. So I don't know how much this UV light's going to pick up in here, but we'll give it a try anyway, starting with the toilet. Yep, typical toilet, full of stains running down from the top. Look at the state of that. That's absolutely disgusting. There's airs. There's a big giant air there. Probably haven't cleaned it today. A lot of stains on the sink area. But we're not going to be able to see them very well. Look at that. So there we go, the UV light once again has proven its point. This helps you see the stains that you can't see. And I may have gone about the stains on the bed, but I've gone and sat bang on where that huge stain was. Standard for these toilets in these sort of places, isn't it, to have stains down them? Only if it's cleaning products or something like that. But I can't use the UV light in the bathroom too good. I can't use it in the kitchen because it's censored light, so when you walk in they go off. You can stand there, they'll go off. The minute you move, to come back on. In the bedroom, it's very simple. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to give a couple of things, just a bit of a wipe down. So for that, I definitely need some cleaning products. Now let me know what you think about that mattress. Would you sleep on it? I've got no choice tonight now, so we'll just grin and bear it and get over it. I've slept on worse ones in Blackpool. If you've not seen them, link in the playlist, in the description to the playlist, check them out for yourself. If you're liking this sort of thing and you want to see more of the UV light in different hotel rooms and B&Bs, hit that subscribe button because that's what you're going to see on this channel. Right, let's get some cleaning stuff out. Right, let's grab a couple of cleaning equipment. If you're new to the channel, I only do this because if I know something's a bit dirty, it will keep me up a little bit. So I've got the pink marigolds on. If you're new to the channel, this is just a bit of a laugh in it. It's just a bit of a giggle. Don't really need them, but why not have a laugh? Get the marigolds out here. Some of the places I stayed in Blackpool, you do need these out. This one doesn't look that bad, to be fair, apart from the mattress. So a fair bit of dust. Just shows you can never see everything. Got to be careful with this table, don't tip over, haven't we? Once again, that's bright browny yellowy colour, so a lot of muck on there. You know, I never do this to insult the hotel or the B&Bs that I stay in. I just do it because we've been in these a long time, especially in the winter nights, and there's no TV, so it gives me something to do, you know. And for you people who like to see how dirty they are, it's perfect, isn't it, for you? Yeah, I think that one's ready for the bin already. So I think if you remember earlier, there were a massive spider's web coming off of here, wasn't there? We can at least get that down, can't we? Because it's a small room, there's not too much to clean. But go on, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the pink marigolds? Someone's gonna have a right go at me, I can just tell. I don't care, it's a bit of fun, innit? Right, let me show you this lampshade. So brace yourself for this dust. I'm trying my best not to flick it everywhere. Can you see that? There's plenty more of it. This hasn't been cleaned for a very long time. It's just coming off in clumps. Look at that. So they may go around the room table a little bit, but they never ever do that light shade. And I think there's still more to get off it. So there you have it. Things might look really nice and clean just by looking, but when you start hunting around for stuff, you see a lot of dust and mess. I'll bring it back in a bit. I'm gonna go wash my hands. So every time I stayed in these B&Bs and hotel rooms, I always use these air fresheners. Just think, it just makes the room smell even nicer. It's not that bad really, but because I normally use them. I don't think I've popped it, you got to squeeze on the back of that somehow. There we go. Yeah, because I've used them in every video, I'm just going to use it in this one. Oh, that's better now, I can smell that. Or should I say, my letterbox. Any air coming in obviously push the smell into this tiny room. Right, I'm going to go jump in this shower. I'll let you know what it's like when I get back. Yeah, it's a little bit grim in there, but I need to get a shower. I'm red hot. Let's go. I'll let you know what it's like when I get back. So when I ran in the shower, I saw this. Now, I'm no expert, but I know water and electric does not mix. So if there's a lady in there with long hair and she pushes her hair back, anything could happen there. I'm no expert, but like I say, I know water and electric do not mix very well. You can see the soap dish is quite filthy actually, and the shower pipe is starting to rust everywhere. They must have noticed that, but most of all they must notice the the light fitting in the ceiling. Past 8 in the morning now. Not too much of a bad sleep. A lot of people coming in later through the evening. It's standard in B&Bs and hotels like that. It'd be better if the doors weren't just normal household doors. If they were fire doors, it'd probably knock out a bit more of the sound. But apart from that, it hasn't been too bad. Now, the mattress, yeah, we can get that. The puller were a bit of a grim puller, the light shade, but everything else we would do, but it was like home from home. It's just the mattress what I couldn't get out of my head when I had to go to sleep. £27 I paid for the night. I think it's a little bit high to say you don't get no TV and you don't get a kettle in your bedroom as well. You have to go downstairs to do that, and you're not allowed to cook. So that's a little bit of a thing where you're allowed to cook, but you have to pay £5 if you want to do that. But overall, comfortable, warm, little window. It's just one of these things in it. But thanks for watching anyway. Please do comment about the bed. Let me know what you think about that. I think that's going to be a talking point within the comments in it. But for now, I'm going to go back down and I'm going to get my £50 back. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. What will be around about here. If you want to see more, I'll share the video up there for you. And I'll see you next time.